outside because it's very wet and very cold and very, very horrible, and there isn't any snow, which was very disappointing, I gotta say. Yeah, hello. It's that time again. It's winter. No, it's just it's been a difficult week, really, in oh so very many ways. It's been a week. Yes, so these things happen. Hope. Oh, yes, I did. Because we didn't I was waiting for this massive storm to come, and it didn't really everywhere else it's like snow warning, yellow, amber snow warning. It's like we didn't have any yellow snow. We didn't have any snow at all. It was just a little bit damp and a bit slushy. I got a shopping delivery in on Thursday. Usually I get them on Saturday. I thought, no, we better get it on Thursday. Just before the snow really sets in, just so that we're safe, and we've got all the milk and bread. I don't eat the milk or the bread or drink the milk or eat the bread. I don't have any of that, but I thought I'd better get it for the parents because, don't want to get them all snowed in. So I did that, and then nothing happened. It was disappointing, very much like the rest of life. Everything's disappointing, and everything's full of snow, and everything's quite cold, and everything's quite dull, and everything's quite horrible. Oh, what have we done? It's just awful. Yes, it's awful. I'm glad I'm well. I'm low. Hello. I'm low. I'm high. Hi. I'm low. Hi, low. I'm high. No, I'm not. I'm just, this is just what I'm like all of the time. You might have noticed if you've caught these over the last Lord knows how long. I posted something last week. Hello, Philip. Hello, Arfingal. Hello, everybody. I posted the thing about the AI, the carriage clock. Did you see that? And somebody said, "Why would anybody eat a carriage clock?" It's like, I don't know. Why would anybody do that? But yes, if you watch, I mean, it's all. Have you ever tried looking anything up on the internet? Oh, all those adverts, those phone adverts. It's like, I've got, this is the one that's got an ice cream. It's like, oh no, we don't have a vanilla phone made of ice cream. What you have to do is this one, and you point it at some flowers. Hello, will these flowers last? Will these flowers last till the weekend? What are they? What colour are they? How much are they? It's like there's a sign that says how much they are and what they're called. Why are you asking the AI to tell you? Oh, thank you, AI. I didn't know that these were flowers. Oh, maybe I should buy some. Should I buy some, AI? Anyway, nobody can do anything anymore. Everything is useless, and everything is rubbish, and everything is terrible, and why are we even here? And everything is bad. I think you might have noticed in the news that all the things are bad and nothing is good, and all the colours are here, and it's green and it's brown and it's blue, and it's just quite horrible. Hey, people do eat some strange things, they do. And also, if you've seen the short that I put up, where I put on a wig that I hadn't brushed, that has been in a box for, I was like, where are all my wigs? I'm like, oh yes, they're in the box. Are they brushed? No. Oh, I'll stick one on. And then I put lipstick all over my face and a bit of eyeliner, which I don't normally wear any of that. And I thought, ha, that's a character. And I did it, and somebody said, pushing 40, by the way, and 3 wilted flowers. It's like, all right then. Well, first of all, there's nothing wrong with somebody pushing 40. That's 40 is fine. And also, what tends to happen if you carry on living, which is a goal, is you will get older. That's just how it is. There's no point fighting it, really. Just keep going with it. So, it's like, pushing 40. Oh, I'm so insulted. Oh, no. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I'm old. I'm so sad. But, it's not as if that's... What? And also, I don't think so. It's not really an accurate assertion. It's not a great assertion. That's not even the word I'm looking for. It's not a great approximation or assessment of the situation here. No, I am definitely not pushing 40. Not at all. That is very far from the truth. I don't think you could be any more. It's the upside down. Talking of which, everyone's going on this week about the fake ending. There's going to be a new ending. And they've been waiting all week. Tomorrow we'll get the new ending. No. Oh, tomorrow we'll get the real ending. No. Oh, tomorrow they'll just completely change it. No. No, they won't. Anyway, there's going to be a documentary about Stranger Things tomorrow. And everybody says, have you seen the last Nightmare on Elm Street? And I have to say, no, I haven't, because I haven't seen any Nightmare on Elm Street. I know that Johnny Depp was in one, and that's a good enough reason to not go back and watch them. Even though I was a big Johnny Depp fan at one point, I will not be going back and revisiting that situation. What a misjudgment on my part, is all I can say. There are still people who are major Depp fans. What can I say? There's people that will just see evidence and go, no. And I think this is obvious. By this week, people will see evidence and they'll go, I still say this. No matter what you present to them, no matter how obvious you are, no matter what things are given to you on a silver platter, you will go, I'm going to just believe the thing that I believe, because that's how the world works now. Evidence. Don't give me evidence. I'm not going to listen to your stinky evidence. I'm just going to make up my own mind about things, depending on nothing, because I decided. And that's what prejudice is, apparently, yes. I don't have any of that. Obviously, everybody has it, because you can't get rid of it. It's just, you've got a whole set of circumstances and situations, things that have happened to you in the past, things that are traumatic maybe, that have coloured your appropriation, your assessment of situations, and are probably not the way to go. It's like we all pick up things that are really not the thing that we should be picking up on. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just making things up and nothing to do with anything. Nothing is to do with anything. None of this is situationally, appropriately, right and good and anything, and none of it makes any sense, and none of the words, just like Stranger Things, it's just coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore, as Lucas says, quite near the end of Stranger Things. That wasn't it. If you've seen it, spoilers. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but there was a lot of crying. Is that telling you what happens? There was a lot of crying. And I'm like, why is every single person in the show crying? I know it's the end of the series, but is that significant? They are all crying. Tears streaming down their face. Maybe it was just the actors being very sad that it was the end of the show. I don't know. Anyway, base our actions. Exactly. We have to base it. We have our past experiences on which we base our actions. But a lot of the time, a lot of our past experiences have discoloured how we see a situation, and we're like, well, I am going to use this situation, and this is how I'm going to approach this other situation that is a different situation, and it doesn't work for that. So you have to take everything. Yeah, I mean, all you can do is go, well, I've done this in this particular situation. Should I do this in this other completely different situation that might have some things in common? Maybe not. Maybe that's the thing. You can't go, well, I will generalize. Everything that has happened before is still going to happen. Because, what is it? Madness is keeping on doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It's like, if it was bad in the past, then that way you've reacted to it's not going to help in the future. And it might not, even if you do something different, it might not. You have to keep going. It's like a choose your own adventure. You have to keep going and seeing how it fits the situation. All you can do is be kind and be nice and be lovely. Smile at people, although that might not help. Be nice and try to be helpful, and everything will probably not work out anyway. You can be the best person you've ever been. You can do the things that you should have done. You can see the things you should have seen. You can have the situations will not end up being good. It will be bad, it will be bad, it will be bad, it will be bad. But you gotta try, you gotta try, you gotta try, you gotta try. Oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why? 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 Why have you got to try? I don't know. You just have to. Yes. But I think the overwhelming word is we should all be good. We should all be good and helpful and nice. And try to do the things that will make the world a better place. It's not going to help you in the long run. It's probably going to backfire quite horribly on you, but you've got to try, haven't you? You've got to just at least make a flipping effort. Just kindness. Kindness is the way to go, I think. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. We are not all good. We are not all good. What can we do? We have to try. We have to keep going. It's just like, no matter how good you are, not everybody is going to go down that same playbook, really. So you just have to just go with it, because you can't really account for other people's reactions to things. You just have to, yeah. This is why it's quite difficult, isn't it? It's like, exactly, you can't, because other people are an unknown entity. Other people are the problem. It's like, we should all maybe we should have a test. Are you appropriate for the situation? Are you gonna overreact to the situation? Are you a bad person in the situation? Then maybe we should try not to interact with you ever. But that's not how the world works, because a lot of people are very inappropriate for any given situation, and yet are given positions of great responsibility and power, as we can see in the world. It's like the people that are least likely and least able and least appropriate to be in power are the people who are in power. The people that want to be in power are the people least appropriate for that power. The people we should not put in power. It's like, are you seeking power? Then you shouldn't have that power. Do you want the power? Then you shouldn't have that power. Are you the person for going to that power? No, do not give that person the power. Don't give anybody the power. Nobody should have the power. If you want it, then you shouldn't have the power. And if you don't want it, then you shouldn't have the power either. Nobody should have any power. We should all be powerless and just like little babies. We should, in an ideal situation, we should rely on other people to take up the slack. But this is the reason I don't really drive anymore, even though I have a driving license, because I know that even if I do everything right, it doesn't mean that everyone else will do everything right. It's like you keep going and you're like, well, that's a dangerous situation, and there's always like, oh no, I made a mistake, what shall I do? I hope you have to rely on other people to not to just help you and make sure that mistake is not gonna end you and the other people. But it's not what you can do. It's like, no, it's too dangerous. I just spend every day terrified. Oh, and you go, is that an appropriate response to life? It probably is. You probably should be terrified all the time, because life is terrifying and awful, and everything is gonna go wrong at some point. You've just got to keep going and hope it doesn't go wrong. So, because I'm quite an accident-prone person as well, I've just noticed in the last year, it's like, every time I go anywhere, or like fall off a pavement, it's like, how can you fall off a pavement and hurt your ankle? How can you just try to cross somebody in the street and fall over and hurt your knee? So my knee and both my ankles are ruined because I fell off a pavement so many times. I'm not chasing pavements. I wish that they would chase me. So it's just like, I twisted my ankle. One of the times I was in Birmingham and I didn't realise, because there's like on the tram stop, there's a bit of pavement, that there's no pavement, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. So there's a little bit of, so it's like 3 inches off the where the tram line is. There's a tram line, and it's flat, and then it goes up. I'm assuming there's like, that's where you stop to get a tram. Maybe we didn't say tram stop, and then it goes down again. But I didn't notice that it stopped being flat and gone upwards. So I went to cross the road to say hello to somebody else on the other side. Did not notice that the pavement had gone from being flat to being high off the ground, and misjudged it and twisted my ankle. The other time I looked into, oh look, that's nice, there's a new shop coming, and I fell off the pavement and I twisted my ankle, which probably would have been as bad, but I tried to save myself because there was like a post in the way with a sign on it, and I grabbed that and it twisted it more. It didn't help me, it just twisted my ankle more. And then the time when I was on the bridge, the North Bridge in Edinburgh, it's like, because there were too many people, and there was big posters of people that much more famous than me had paid to put posters all along the side. And there's traffic works. You can only go on one side because there's been roadworks on this bridge for years and years and years. It's never going to get fixed. You used to be able to see over and get the good view, but no, it's all hoarding. So you can only go, the pavement is like 2-way on one way. So you're like, if you try cross, there's people coming at you. It's dangerous at the best of times. And there's barriers up. So there's barriers, one pavement for 2 sides, 2-way traffic, people walking 3 abreast. There's just about room for, well, maybe 2 abreast. There's not room for that. So there's room for people to walk alongside each other. And I tried to cross past them. And because of the big hoardings on the side, there was even less time, even less room. And there was a big block keeping the hoardings up, and I must have tripped over the block. That's all I can think. It's because of the stupid big-headed posters, the people that have paid money to have posters on the bridge where no posters are appropriate. It's the wrong place for them. It's a bad idea, because if you are like paying attention to the posters, then you're not paying attention to the people coming back and forth at you. It's a stupid thing. Also, one other time when I was in Edinburgh, that there's like near the courts of law, there's like a covered bit, and there's a pavement that goes up, and the people that I was with, gentlemen, were walking in the lower bit. So the only place I could walk was on the raised bit. So I did not notice there was a sort of, every now and then, a big gap in that bit, so for drainage purposes, and I didn't know about that, and in I went, and into the ground, into the middle of Cowgate I fell, bruises everywhere. So I can't, my point being, I have accidents literally every day. Everything is bound to go, it's like at some point anything that will go wrong will go wrong. It will go wrong. They are directed at passengers, not drivers. Well, the drivers, again, it's like one-way traffic. It's like, oh, it's not. It's there's the people the people in the cars will not be able to see the posters, because there's also barriers up between between the pedestrians and the traffic, right? And on the other side, it's just barriers and roadworks, and you can't, the whole rest of the pavement. I mean, one year it was one pavement was open and the other one wasn't, but this time one was closed and the other one, there's barriers, traffic, roadworks, people going both ways, posters, big blocks jutting into the area, the tiny area where people are going back and forth. So if you are distracted, you can't stop to look at the posters, because you will hold up the people behind you, the people in front of you. It will cause a log jam, and you'll go, and you'll get crushed in the throng. So not a good idea. So anyone that pays for these posters is doing everyone a disservice, including themselves, because nobody will look at their posters and they will have caused an accident. Very bad, yes. Advertising is harmful, yes. Very profound, Arafinkel. It is a harmful thing. And, you know, these big posters, people actually, because you can't fly poster in Edinburgh. I know that's bylaws in a lot of places. You can't stick up your posters and just like, oh, hey, I've got my poster, I'll stick it there. These posters are very much prohibited from putting anybody in. So these posters, people have paid a fortune for these posters, and then they've ended up in places where nobody's going to see them. Because, I've gone into this toilet. There's, this horrible, filthy toilet in a basement. Like in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the planning application is down a flight of stairs in a disused toilet on, that's what, if you have paid for a poster in Edinburgh, that's where your poster will go. You've wasted your money. If you're very rich, then you have a big head poster. The big face posters are the creme de la creme. But they're very limited. There's some big face posters. You go, look at that. The big face. I mean, there's posters all the way from the station up. It's like, I'm assuming that's quite a prime spot because you're like out the station. Oh, well, look at these posters. That's something I can see. Oh, look, I would pay for a ticket to see these. But otherwise, they're just in the way. They're in your way. You're like, I'm walking. Why are these posters in my way? And you resent the people that are in these posters, and the people that are in these posters will not get the traffic that they desire, and you will not like them. They will raise your ire, and everybody thinks that they will cause a fire of publicity and fame and money and luck, and everybody will come see your show. No, they will not see your show. No. The poster is 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 the no. I'm losing my voice. That's how angry I am about these posters. They ruined my ankle. No. They ruined my knee. My knee. That's it. My ankles. That's a completely separate thing. But it was the end of August, like the very last day of the Fringe, and I was rushing to see comedians recreate Rocky Horror Picture Show from memory, which is a big sing-along, really. It's like they come and they sing and you all join in. You're like, yeah. And I was like, God, this is the last thing I'm going to see in Edinburgh. I've done my shows. I'm all done. Last thing I'm going to see. And I ran across, I didn't run. I was just like, get there. Bang on my knee, bruises everywhere, big knee, very, very hurty knee. It hurt. Oh, hello, Chase. Yes, so my knee was still yesterday, in August, this happened. And it is now, if you're watching this live, it is January the 11th. And this happened in like August the 28th or something. And my knee suddenly started twinging. That's one thing about the storm. The cold made my knee hurt. And I was like, it's not fixed. I thought it, because I hadn't twinged for a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's just really, if I rub my knee, don't rub your knee, it's painful, but it's like, no, what even happened? I don't know whether I broke something and there's like a little shattery bit of bone in my knee. Oh, that would be typical, wouldn't it? Yes, everybody's having a lovely time in chat. What's up with that? A lovely time in chat. Hooray! So what we talked about this week is the terrible state of the world and how everybody is using their own experiences to navigate it, and your own experiences aren't necessarily going to hold you in good stead, because you might have gone, hey, everything's good, or said something nice and smiley to people, and people have gone, I don't trust people that smile at me, or something. It's like, you're being sarcastic. No, that person wasn't being sarcastic. That person was just being friendly. But that other time, that other person did this thing. It's like, what is a different person? You've got to take people as they come. You've got to take everybody on a one-to-one basis, and you've got to not overreact. And if you're in a position of power, you absolutely do not react to your own situations that happened before, because that is not going to help you. Not at all, no. Experience can actually be a distraction. Experience is good, but only if it is wise and sage experience, born by many years of experience and knowing that experience is not going to hold you through. It's not going to, in every situation, help you. No, it will not. You just have to stand back and go, how is this sitting in with this? Maybe it's not. I'm prejudging this situation. I am wrong. So, What am I talking about? I don't know. It's all a little bit here and there. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Again, as I've said it once before. It's a loop. It's a time loop. Stranger Things was a time loop. Woo! There are a lot of Back to the Future references, let's be honest. So who knows whether people's theories about there being more to come and more to see is not right or wrong. You might not have... Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I just, but I think that's because I think NASA do use composite images to recreate things. I think they've said that because not everything is available. It's like, we have used this, anyway. What am I saying? I don't know. Chase sent me a thing where there was a look at, there was a line. There was a very definite line in the earth. And maybe it's a big line, and maybe it was a composite image. I don't know. But I'm not going to, I see what you mean, but I'm not going to, assume that means anything. I'm not going to assume that anything means anything, to be honest, because nothing means anything. But yes, I did see that. But I'm not going to use this, as we've been talking about. I'm not going to use that to make any assumptions about anything, because nothing's right and everything's wrong, and there's nothing in the world anymore that makes any sense. It's all, anything that you think is right, it's not. Anything you think that's wrong, maybe it's right. Everything wrong is right again, and everything right is wrong. Yes, okay, yeah, all right then, fair enough. You do that. I wasn't sure why you were showing me, but yes, it was beautiful. But doesn't mean, I don't know. Oh, and it's so much AI in the world. It's like my dad keeps putting stuff on and going, and I go, that's AI, Dad. And he's like, how can you tell? It's like, it's obvious to me, but it's not obvious to most people when things are AI. I don't know why, but I've got sort of funny wonky eyes. Like when CGI, people go, brilliant CGI, and I'm like, really not. It's like, I think CGI and AI is different things. CGI, people have put a bit of effort into it. AI, people have put no effort into it at all. But it's even worse, and I think just maybe the way that the frame rate and stuff, and it's always something off. It's getting increasingly hard to tell reality from fake. Everything is fake. Is anything real? Some things are real, some things are fake, and now we can't tell the difference between the two, but that's just the way it is. We just have to cry, like at the end of Stranger Things. Cry! Because nothing is real anymore. There's no way of knowing what's real and what's not real. There used to be ways. There's no way. There's no way anymore. No way out. No way out. Oy. Anyway, cheerful. On that note, I am so tired. So tired. And I'm going to have a sleep. And I'm going to maybe feel better in the morning, and maybe not. Who knows? I was sneezing yesterday. I haven't been anywhere to catch a cold, but I was sneeze. It's like, So I think I was just allergic to some dust in the air or something. I don't know. I'm allergic to life. I'm allergic to this world. That's what it is, yeah. So thank you. See you next week. And I hope the next week coming, is better than last week. Because the last week was a piece of poo. To be honest, it wasn't great at all. And I could do with a little bit of good news in the coming week. I don't know what form that will take. Who can say? But something good would be great. That's all I'm saying. All right then. See you next week. Bye-bye.